Buy now, pay later stocks. So in this video we are going to consider Square Inc., Affirm Inc., and PayPal Inc. So first of all, we're just going to begin with Square Inc. And we heard today that they acquired AfterPay for about $29 billion in an all-share transaction. So we can see what's going on. It's currently up 11.7447%. It could be more when we look at what's going on live. So far 31.4 million shares have crossed the tape in this session. So we can easily see that the stock has, I think probably it's extending, approaching its 52-week high. 52-week high is $283.189. So we are, according to some of the many pieces that was written, Jack Dorsey's purpose is finding new weapons to challenge competitors like PayPal. So this AfterPay transaction will or should enable Square catch up with PayPal as it concerns emulating the latter's consumer and merchant ecosystem, place it in a good stead to offer services to larger merchants and broaden its global footprint. Market cap stands at $112.6 billion with 455 million shares outstanding. So we can see what's going on. The stock is strongly bullish, extending bullishly, has been doing that for the best part of this year. There were times where it retraced and got some support and moved up, nicely doing that. But at some point, yes, indeed, some points it actually traded below all of its moving averages. That was a very good opportunity for those who could afford to buy the stock. That was sometime as at the 13th of May. It was clearly below all of its moving averages. So the stock is, strongly bullish. All of its oscillators, signals, name it, they're all bullish. And I think the earnings outcomes were also positive as well. So it's doing well at the moment. So let's quickly have a look and see what it's doing right now in the live session. So it's up 13.18%. You can see that extending pushly. This is the 1 minute model, extending all of its signals strong. 78.77, 78.6 for the RSI, relative strength index, based on the 1 minute model. So let's go on ahead and see what's going on with Affirm. Affirm Holdings Inc. is this is saying it is 15%. It could be more or less. 6.5 million shares have crossed the tape so far. It could be also different. Market cap 14.9 billion, 265 million shares outstanding, and stock reached burst onto the scene in January of this year, 2021, and the stock rallied up to $150 and has pulled back sharply. You can see that in your screen. Pulled back sharply in February and continued to retrace as up till May, and gradually rallied, but saw some resistance at the $70 level. But since that time, it has been trading between $70 and $50. So it hasn't still reached 50% of that high, that all-time high. Yes, So the stock unfortunately is relatively new. Burst onto the scene when right when a lot of recent market participants joined the fray. A lot more market participants joined the fray, and it's the involvement will definitely influence how some of the machines operate. The technicals mean a lot to those machines, and unfortunately, Affirm has borne the brunt of all of those. There's a lot of skepticism towards the stock, the fundamentals, and all that stuff. So it has just not been bullish at all, but it's gradually rallying and trying to improve. If you look at what has happened since May, you can easily see that it's just maybe consolidating, moving sideways, and right now it is just gradually trying to look up. So let's see what's going on for it live now. AFRM, so it's up 16.89% right now. So the signals are not so wonderful as such, not so wonderful. Momentum is flat, completely flat. RSI not so wonderful either. So moving on, we go ahead and look at what's going on with PayPal. PayPal is also in this case it is correcting. It is correcting within a longer term uptrend, longer term bullish trend. The underlying trend is the 200-day moving average. In this case, on the rather the 200-day moving average is the underlying underscoring average, or rather also underscores that trend as well. You can see it is just clearly sloping upwards, and the stock has just continued to move upwards, just pretty much like Square retraces at some point and also moves up. But the only thing is that it has never, all throughout this year, or indeed all throughout the last 1 year, it has never traded anywhere close to its 200-day moving average. So this is a very nice stock to watch. So it's currently correcting at the moment. The stock easily missed on its recent earnings outcomes, but is by far more established and has deep pockets, making strides in the crypto space as well, and trying its best to remain relevant. You can see on your screen there, market cap $323.8 billion, more than double what Square has, 1.175 billion shares outstanding. So, but if you check the length of time PayPal has been around, and compare that to that of PayPal, you can see that PayPal, so Square, can compare that to Square, you can see that Square is really making strides, and it's at 112 billion, and PayPal is at 323 billion. If that is a metric for you, you can see that if you want to look at it from that perspective, you can see that Square is also really racing ahead. So left to us, which one? Okay, before we go ahead and make that conclusion, let's see what's going on for PayPal live. Let's see what's going on. There's a good chance it may not be looking so wonderful. It's down 1.27%. All the signals and oscillators are not looking good at all for PayPal live now. So, but all in all, left to us, if we have to decide which of the stocks to buy, if we have to invest a sizable amount of money, it will easily be PayPal, because right now the technicals look favorable. The machines are definitely observing the technicals, so they mean a lot. So right now it's trading at a discount. So if we have to invest right now, it will easily be, if we have to invest a lot of money right now, it will easily be PayPal. But if we have a sort of funds that we can always afford to risk, it will easily be Affirm. So of the three of them, the least of them will for us will be Square, because Square is in the street running up huge gains at the moment, and so that's also trading at a premium to some of its moving averages. So it will not make it. It will be the least of the three of them for us. So on a less risky play, it will easily be PayPal. On a more risky play, it will be Affirm for us. So yes, so yeah, that's how we're looking at it. PayPal, we believe has the space to make the difference, but at the same time as well, we expect that it should be even trading, especially its market cap should probably be way more than what it is now if you compare that to what Square has. So but all in all, our conclusion is that based on the technicals, if we have to invest a lot of money, huge sums of money, it will easily be a PayPal. It's not, the technicals make it quite attractive, trading at a discount to all of its short and intermediate moving averages. That is the 10-day, 20-day, and the 50-day moving averages. But Square is on its own is trading at a premium to all of those ones. Yeah. So, but if we have to invest sums we can always afford to lose or ignore for a long time, then easily the risky of the three of them, which is Affirm, is the one we're going to get involved with. So for us, in conclusion, we will just easily say, well, we'll just call it a risky play. If we're going to call it a risky play. So for us, Affirm is by far, I wouldn't say by far, is for us is number one, PayPal number two, and then Square number three. Okay. Yeah, but it's all very risky, All right. So thank you very much for watching this video.